What time do we got right now? How much time we got?
No, we good.
We good,
Right,
man.
We good.
Next thing we're gonna talk about is Fresh and Fit. We're already speaking on Black Woman and Euphoria, and
Fresh and Fit.
now we're gonna talk about another topic involving Black women. This is Fresh and Fit. So recently, Fresh and Fit, they had their podcast on YouTube, obviously, and they were basically explaining their preferences, and they were saying that they don't like black women, blah blah blah, this that, and they start saying their reasons why they don't like black women, and they go into the same answer that anybody who doesn't like black women would say. Because they're ratchet, because this,
because they rage.
Because no. But think about it, dude. No, because like black girls are like this. No. That's how they be. Because black women are like this. Black women this. So they were just going like in on black women.
Yeah.
And well, more specifically, it was dark skinned black women because they said like like light skinned black women or mixed black women are more attractive.
And then they tried to defend themselves with being like, my mom's black. My mom's black, my daddy's black, my sister. Sister's black, isn't she? Yeah. Hell yeah, she black. It's like that doesn't change the fact that like it's sad to see like you being racist again. I mean, here's what I'll say, because like I don't date black women, okay? But the reason why I don't date black women is because
it's canceled right now.
Nah.
Paul, it was nice meeting you, man.
Yeah, good job, bro.
I see you, bro.
Yeah, good job.
Hey, bro.
Let's get out right now, bro.
I'll keep the hat.
We'll save the podcast.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
Anyway, Paul's out. We'll edit this part out.
Yo, take your Trump hat off.
I'm the one editing it. What you mean? Nah, but I'm gonna just say this because I'm mixed.
It's not a fucking MAGA hat now.
Well, no, because I'm mixed. So you know, I got
plot twist, guys. He's not Spanish. Yeah,
crazy. Surprised I'm not Spanish, but I got a black dad and a white mom, right? So I can objectively see how dark-skinned black women are beautiful, like Lupita Nyong'o. Objectively, I can be like, I can see how somebody could want that.
Yeah.
But for me,
SZA's fucking fine.
yeah, like I can see how some of these black women are attractive, objectively. Like yes, I can see that. But it's just not for me. You know what I mean? Like I think because I watched clips of Abba and Preach. Shout out to them. We love Abba and Preach here, but. I think they said something along the lines of that's a preference. Yeah. A preference is not shooting down at something and being like, oh, I don't like them because they're A, B, C, D, and like stereotypes. You're not going based off of stereotypes because not every black woman is like that. Yeah. Okay. There are plenty of black women who are not quote unquote ratchet. Plenty of black women who don't got the long nails and the attitude and the this and that. Yeah. I met a couple. Nappy hair. Like there's a lot of black women who don't have that. Yeah. You know what I mean? But. For me, I don't date black women just from an objective point of view. When I first see them, dark skin it's a turn off for me. It's just personally, it's just a turn off for me. I don't hate them in any way because I can like I said, Lupita Nyong'o, I think she's a beautiful woman. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or like what you said, SZA, like SZA.
Yeah. That nigga's canceled, bro.
That
nigga right there is canceled, bro.
Hold on. Beautiful women. I can see that. Hell, I'll even say this. I would probably smash a black woman. But would I be with one long term? I wouldn't think about it first. You'd have to really get to my personality and we'd have to connect on a level. But that's what I'm saying. A preference is not necessarily something permanent. I personally don't think a preference is something that's permanent. I feel like a preference is just it's an outer thing.
No, I agree.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like you can't be like I prefer people who are I don't know. Like for example, like I don't think you can say like I prefer people who are quote unquote patient. Until you meet somebody who's patient. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or you can't say, like, I prefer black if you've never really tried it or anything like that. And if you tried, and you can't just say you tried one and say, nah, that's it for me. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's not fair. Yeah. Because I have been with a couple, enough black, I would say for me, enough black women to say, it's just not for me.
Yeah, I feel that.
But I'm not ruling them out 100%. Yeah. There's a small chance, but there's a chance. You know what I mean? I don't think preferences can be permanent like that.
No, I agree.
In my personal preference. If you guys have anything else to say on that, you guys can just comment down below what you think. So,
I agree with what you're saying, man.
Nah, but Fresh and Fit, they just clowns. That's it.
Like this is one. Like I think it's okay because we kind of live in a world where people shame people for having preferences.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with having preferences. No, of course not. I don't think it's wrong even if a woman would be like, oh, I don't like black men. I don't like this. I don't like that, or any men that
about that too, bro. Like, yeah, there be girls that be like, yo, I don't like this type of person, and they don't get shamed for it. Why do guys gotta get shamed for it? You feel me?
Well, no, but you're missing the point though. It's not that it's wrong to have a preference. It's about beating down what's not your preference.
Yes,
that's the thing.
Because that's what.
Because it's like it's okay. It's like, oh, if I'm like, oh, I only like white girls, but women who aren't white are fucking ugly. They're this, they're that, they're this. Fuck that. Yeah. No, because they're mad ghetto. They're mad. Like there's guys who just are so angry, and a lot of people don't realize, like people who talk like that, they don't realize that it's not just preferences, because deep down inside,
there's something wrong.
For you to be that angry, it's definitely a personal prejudice that you have deep down inside, or something, 100%. Some trigger that from those people to make you dislike them.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I'll speak on that. I'll speak on that again from experience. I dated one Puerto Rican chick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, mind you, completely ruined my entire perspective of Puerto Ricans.
God, this nigga want to get canceled.
No,
I'm playing.
No, like I said, I'm trying to get into their mindset because I've been there before.
Good thing we have our Puerto Rican friend over there, Jackie. Yo, Jackie, heard the shit that he's talking about.
But it's just like this was a long time ago though. But it's just. At first, because I can see where they're coming from and how what they're saying is wrong.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at myself and how I did it. I did the same exact thing.
Mm-hmm.
Dated one Puerto Rican chick, and I was like completely ruined my entire life. Like she lied to my brothers and everything like that. She lied to everybody.
Yeah.
Basically about certain situations,
Mm-hmm.
and it just completely ruined my entire. From that point on, I was like, Puerto Ricans are crazy.
Yeah.
All Puerto Rican women are crazy.
Yo,
I can honestly
that reminds me.
I can agree.
No, but here's the thing.
I can agree on that.
At this point, I feel like I've grown enough to say, you know what? Not all of them.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Because I can't let that one. Mind you, it was one. I only dated one Puerto Rican chick.
Yeah.
After that, I was like, no more Puerto Rican chicks.
Yeah.
But I was like, I just can't do that anymore. It's just not. It's just not logical.
Yeah. You can't.
Especially because
that situation you've been through.
Especially because I like Latinas. That's like my number one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like the chances of me running into a Puerto Rican are high because Latinas are my number one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I can't just be like prejudiced against them because I had one bad experience.
Did you?
Even if I had 5 bad experiences, that's not all of them. It's just
Did
like
you grow up like around Spanish people at all?
no. That's
I mean that's why. Too. That's another thing.
I only grew up around white and Nigerian.
Yeah, cause I was telling Steve, because he goes, Brian, why do you like white girls so much? I'm like, bro, because like I grew up already around mostly black people and Spanish people.
Yeah, so you want to go something that you haven't been around.
No, and then like seeing a white girl, even at a party where we were at, growing up, it was rare.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, saying it's something rare, you don't see it a lot, so you're going to want something that you don't see a lot.
But I would say, what I said to you was that, because it seems like, because a lot of people do this, when they're not around a certain type of person, they start to sort of low-key fetish that.
No, true.
And so that's why I wanted you to question, because I feel, this is what I feel people should do. I think people should understand why that's their preference, why they prefer this, why.
Oh, yeah.
Because a lot of people don't realize that it could be a fetish, or it could be a prejudice behind it. It could be this, it could be that.
Yeah.
Just so you should know. Like, before, and this is true, I used to, like what you said about Puerto Rican women, I had the same feelings towards black women myself. Just because I had bad experiences with black women, just because black women were mad disrespectful to me. When I was young, when I grew up in Providence, Rhode Island, it's predominantly black and Spanish.
Predominantly black and Spanish.
Yeah. I was in a school with predominantly black women, and these black women just roast the fuck out of me.
What up, little nigga?
Nah, they were just
shouty. What up, shouty?
And they were like, and they were more of the stereotypical.
They're all just like, hey, my nigga.
Nah, they were just
headlock and shit.
They were just like stereotypical.
They would pick his legs up and wrap it around their hips and shit.
But like, hey, nigga, what's good, nigga? But like with these black girls, like they were just
fucking
mad.
Spanking him and shit.
You fucking this nigga.
I tried.
Here, Steve Robinson.
Hey, I tried to talk to him, but now I would talk to these girls, and they were like kind of like disrespectful to the point where they just didn't like see me as black, because like I was the type of black kid who was like, I like writing movies and stuff like that. It was like, you a white boy.
Yo, wait, let's sidetrack on that for one hot second.
All right.
We're just gonna make this quick. All right. Again, seeing as though being mixed myself, you know, it's like I've never been a part, quote unquote, a part of any one community, because it's like, oh, you're not. We gotta stop saying you're not, or you act white, or you're not white enough, or you're not black enough, or whatever. Like, it's like, you can't tell me that. You know what I mean? You can't tell me that I'm not black. You can't tell me I'm not white, because I am those. I'm black and white.
Yeah.
But like what you're saying, being like, oh, just because you like to do things that aren't just the typical.
Yeah.
They're gonna look at you and be like, oh, you ain't a nigga.
Yeah.
You ain't black.
Exactly.
It's like as if the cop's not gonna look at me the same exact way they're gonna look at you and be like, oh, as if they're not gonna go on the radio and be like, a young black male. They're not gonna be like, oh, a young well, his skin's dark, but he's definitely not black because he likes to write like, no. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to do that. It's like, and like, even just by our names.
Yeah.
Paul, Steve, and Brian.
Yeah.
With an I.
Yeah, Brian with an I,
With
not
an
a
I,
Y.
not a Y.
It's
Yeah.
an I.
I.
So,
Yeah.
like, they're just like, oh, Paul. Is that like? Yeah, they're like Paul. Oh, you black? Oh, you black?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm black.
Paul.
That's why nowadays I don't even say. That's why whenever like we have the conversation, I always say I take advantage of whatever it is. If they don't think I'm black, I'm like I'm white then. If they think I'm white, I'm white.
Yeah.
If they think I'm black, I'm black because I'm both.
Yeah.
People think I'm Cape Verdean.
Or well, that's
you,
the other
you
thing.
could pass for Cape Verde.
Like, I don't have the colored eyes. They usually have like.
Yeah, they usually have like
hazel eyes
lighter.
or
They
shit.
have lighter colored eyes.
Yeah, and I don't have them. Like, bro.
But you do have like
But you-
similar
you
features
have
as
the
a Cape
features.
Verde.
Well, light skin?
Yeah.
Or medium skin, whatever this.
I mean, there's a lot of dark skinned
Like
Cape
skittish.
Verdeans though.
But
That's
it's
what I'm
just
saying. Though, like,
nah. But like people think I'm Dominican.
Yeah.
But like okay but just going back to the whole thing is just like, you know, you can't. This is just a small sidetrack, but it's just
Yeah.
you got to stop saying you act white, you act black, because there's no
Exactly.
such
yeah,
thing.
you
There's
act
no
like
such thing.
you act like yourself.
Yes, there's no such
Exactly.
thing as acting a color. You can't
Yeah,
act
exactly.
an ethnicity. You can't act a
Exactly.
color. You can't act a culture. You can't act it.
Exactly.
Please.
And that brings me to the point that I'm trying to say.
Stop that
Like,
shit. That shit annoying.
these black girls, they were hard on me like that. So I'm like, I'm not even black enough for black women. So because of that, I automatically, like mentally, I've always like distanced myself from black. Not that I wouldn't be friends with them, but like when it came to like dating
and like
like romance or anything like that, I would always distance myself from them. And I always felt like, oh, maybe since I'm not black enough for them, I could connect more with white women, Asian, or even Hispanic women. Because like those women, they never expected me to be black. I was just like able to be myself. But black ones, oh, nigga, you ain't black, man. You ain't this.
Nah, that shit's annoying.
Oh,
you know what? Let me just say this, because like I've had plenty of people say you act white, not even coming from black people.
Yeah.
I've had Hispanics be like, oh, you don't even act black.
Yeah.
I'm like, and you do, right?
Yeah.
Like because I
He's acting black though.
No,
like,
you know,
like,
acting
what,
black.
being loud and shit.
Here's the fucked up thing. You know what
What?
acting black is? Acting black is acting ignorant.
Is being a
Yes,
stereotype.
being the stereotype. Being
Yeah.
ignorant is acting black, but being astute is being white.
Yeah.
Nigga,
But why? Why?
I'm ignorant and I'm not black. I'm ignorant.
Did
as
you
fuck.
say you're ignorant?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's
But you know what's
Nah.
crazy though? You know what's crazy though? It
Nah.
Johnston,
I toned it
Growing up
down,
in
but I was
Johnston-
ignorant.
Oh, yeah,
I used to be
Johnston.
super ignorant. I didn't give a
what
fuck
this
about
white
no
kid
shit.
said to me, the funniest shit, he's like, Steve, I'm blacker than you. I'm like, okay, why? Oh, well, because I don't have my dad in my life. I got a girl pregnant, and I don't care for that shit. I do drugs. You don't even do drugs, man. I'm like, nigga. And I'm just sitting there like, that's what people
You
think
just
being
fucked
black
up.
is.
You
man.
just fucked up.
You're just irresponsible. Look, that's what you are.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like,
No, but
nigga, you
that's
just
the
a
sad part,
bum.
But that's the
I think
sad
you're
part
responsible.
about
But
all
people
of this.
associate that with being black.
And then they
Yeah.
associate white with having everything together. Good
Yeah.
credit score instantly. You must
But
be
that's
white.
society, though. Society made it.
But not even that,
It's not-
because
no, it's
it's
people.
worse
It's
because
people.
black people do it too.
It's
black
black
people be
people.
like, this nigga ain't really
You know
black.
what? You know, there's a weird disconnect between black people and themselves. It's so
Yeah.
funny because like I'll even say Africans and black people. There's a disconnect. Africans don't
Yeah.
like black people.
Yeah.
Africans don't like African Americans.
Yeah.
They come here and they're like, you are all lazy. You are all lazy motherfuckers. You don't work for anything. We come here, we make money, but you are still broke.
And
Living on
then the
welfare."
Americans be like, yo, shout out you African booty
Yeah.
scratcher.
Booty scratching. You goddamn punk ass
Yeah,
nigga.
bro. It's like,
Nah, but it's just like we're all one community. We're all black.
Well, in general, black people, we just have the worst reputation.
No, we
so
don't.
it makes sense.
Unfortunately,
Like,
yo,
it makes
Spanish,
sense. Like,
Spanish people, I'll give you a shocker. Or black. We're all black, nigga. Like, every single one of us are black.
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing. It doesn't
not
matter.
the ones from Spain, at least.
Nah, right?
Oh, yeah, that man.
No, but here's the end of the thing though. It's like we're like my dad. First of all, technically speaking, I'm more black than most of these black people because I'm first generation African. My dad is straight from the motherland. So technically, if we want to get all technical, oh wait, sorry, I'm sounding white. But if you want to get all technical with it, I am technically more black than some nigga whose great grandfather came on a boat here one day. You know what I mean? It's like no, you can't tell me I act a color. You can't tell me I act an ethnicity. I am what I am. You look at my parents, you look at my blood, you look at my blood, I am black. I am also white. And just because my father raised me to not be an ignorant coon who doesn't know how to fucking put together sentences without saying fuck, shit, and nigga in between every single word and being like, hey yo, sound like just because I don't sound like that doesn't mean I'm not black.
The biggest issue with the black community in general, I feel, is that we don't let each other be individuals.
No,
it's like you're not from the hood, you're not black.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah,
you're not hood.
No, but if you out of the hood, you just a rich nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, they call you a sellout.
Yeah, they call you a sellout.
Sellout.
They call you a sellout. If you make it out the hood, you a sellout. It's like why do you want to stay in poverty, bro?
I remember they got mad at Kevin Hart because he
for
stopped doing movies like Soul Plane. He's like, oh, you doing movies with them white people now? He a sellout. You doing movies?
Nigga, why did you want to?
Do you really think this nigga wants to do Soul Plane for the rest of his
Listen,
life?
I'm gonna say this. Black people, unfortunately, African Americans want to stay broke because it's easier.
Yeah.
They want to be on welfare.
I don't think they want to.
No. I'm sorry, but from what I have experienced, most black people are content because again, the second you do better, you're a sellout.
Yeah.
And if you stay with them, they cool.
Yeah.
Hey, you one of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if I like
you still on this block selling drugs with us, nigga.
Exactly.
What's up, nigga?
No, here's the thing. It's weird because black we have a hard time raising each other up unless it's all together. But it's like
we gotta change that shit.
No, it's like if one person rises above and y'all treat him like that, he's not gonna come back to your community.
Yeah.
He's not gonna come back to the community that grew up in and be
Yeah.
like, hey, I want to make a difference here. If y'all
And that's
like, oh,
why,
you a sellout because you're doing it with the white
bro,
man.
and that's why people usually when they get famous or anything or they get big, they you have to move out because people are gonna either rob you
That's true.
or kill you.
Yeah.